What's up guys, welcome to Clash Royale. So today I'm going to be showing you arguably the best deck that I've ever used, and it has got me to 4,000 trophies just very recently. So this is the deck right here. It's a Lava Hound deck with the balloon, Mega Minions, Spear Goblins, Fire Spirits, Fireball, and Elixir Pump. And this is a very strong deck. It is a bit on the expensive side, and that's why you have the Elixir Pump. But we make up with that by making positive Elixir trades, and yeah, so let's get straight into a couple of replays. Alright, so this is the first replay that I'm going to show you, and I'm playing against Adrian, and he is using an extremely popular Hog Cycle deck with the Skeletons, Ice Golem, and Ice Spirit. So I decided to start off with a Balloon and the Fire Spirits, because that catches many people off guard. So he decides to drop all those troops, and he defends it, but in the end I have a lot more elixir than he does. I'm leading by 4 elixir. So I decided to drop a Lava Hound, not think he would support it, but he did support it. So I dropped my minions to try to counter that, and because I dropped those minions, now, so I countered that for less elixir, so now I have more elixir than him. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my Mega Minion down there to support my Lava Hound. Now, whenever you drop your Lava Hound, make sure you don't let it go in alone, because that's basically a wasted push. So you never want to let your Lava Hound go in alone. So you should always support it with either minions, Mega Minion, Balloon, or Spirit Goblins or Fire Spirits. So now he countered that, and I did get a bit of damage, and I knew he was gonna drop his Hog, so I fireballed that. And that's my positive elixir trade again. So I dropped minions, and now I'm behind a bit on elixir, so I want to drop my elixir pump to get my advantage. So whenever you start a game, make sure to look for the elixir pump, and if you don't have it, if it's just a couple cards at a cycle, you might want to cycle cheap cards and get to it. Otherwise, you should drop either your Lava Hound or your Balloon and support it. If you drop your Balloon, drop it in the front, because you always want to surprise your opponent. So right now, I have quite a bit of elixir more than my opponent. So I dropped my Lava Hound, and at this point, I know that my opponent is going to take out my tower, so there's no point in trying to defend it, because I'll just waste elixir. So I let that be, and then I drop my Mega Minion on the Musketeer. And the key to playing this deck is to never be afraid of taking damage, because the moment you get afraid of taking damage is when you start playing this deck wrong. Because the key to playing this deck is to get positive elixir trades. So right now I'm leading by a lot in elixir, and I'm gonna try to defend his push, but that push is really not gonna do anything. So I have one Lava Hound up and a popped Lava Hound, and my Balloon just went down, so I dropped another one, and that is good game. So that was a fairly easy win, and I'm sure the thing that's on your mind is, how do I defend against Royal Giants? I don't have much ground defense. So let's go into a replay right now. Alright, so this is the replay against the Royal Giant, and he has a level 11 Royal Giant. So right away he's gonna drop it, and I decided to drop my Balloon to catch him off guard, because that does a lot. And if I don't have my Balloon in rotation, I'll usually drop either my Elixir Pump or Lava Hound, as I said. So my Balloon gets the bomb damage, but it doesn't actually drop anything on the tower. So as you can see right now, I have a lot more elixir than my opponent, but he has a Royal Giant down. So I dropped my Mega Minion to start countering his Royal Giant. And I see all those troops clumped up, so I decided to fireball that. And that was a pretty good trade on my part, but I'm behind on elixir, so hopefully my elixir pump is gonna get that. And anytime you see your opponent fireballing or poisoning your elixir pump, you should never panic, because it is always your positive elixir trade, unless their poison or fireball is much higher level. So I dropped my Lava Hound in the back, and I'm just waiting to see what he does. So he has 2 buildings in his deck, so it'll be a bit difficult to get to the defense. But luckily I have a Balloon, which is very good at taking out buildings, takes them out really fast, and then I drop Spirit Goblins and minions at the bridge to try to take out the Tesla. And a lot of the times your first push might not do much, and in this case I did do quite a bit of damage, but I didn't take out the tower. So our elixir is resetting and we're just waiting to build up elixir. So he drops his Royal Giant again. I have no idea why he dropped it over there, but I decided to counter with my Mega Minion with this, which is my best option. Unfortunately, it's not very high level, so I can't use it very effectively. I dropped my Lava Hound to support my Mega Minion. Usually I wouldn't do this. I would always drop my Lava Hound in the back, but there's not much time left, so I decided to go ahead and drop my Lava Hound in the front. So I dropped Fire Spirits to kill the Musketeer, and they go ahead and land their Barbarians, which is actually even better for me. So I drop another Lava Hound in the back, and he drops another Tesla. So at this point I have a lot more elixir than him because of my pump, and it's also double elixir. So I drop my balloon, and because I already know that my Lava Hound is gonna like go ahead and distract him on the other side, and I drop Fire Spirits and Spirit Goblins over there just to clean up. And then my balloon goes ahead and takes down the tower. I dropped my pump in an attempt to protect my tower, but he fireballs it anyway. So as you can see at this point, I've done just a bit of damage on his tower, but it's good enough. So I dropped my Lava Hound in the back again, and there's no way that he can recover from this because I have a lot more elixir than he does. And that furnace, I'm not worried about the furnace whatsoever. So I drop my Spirit Goblins down there, and minions to protect that. And I support my Lava Hound with the balloon because obviously an unsupported Lava Hound is useless. So the Tesla gets taken out pretty much immediately, and then he has 2 furnaces down. So I drop minions to help take out the furnace. And luckily I dropped the Fire Spirits at the same time I dropped Barbarians, so those get taken out immediately. And then my troops go and take out the tower. So as you can see, I had basically no trouble countering the Royal Giant, and as long as you make positive elixir trades with this deck, you will win. And so that's how to use this deck. Oh, and as a last word, to counter elite barbarians, all you have to do is drop Spirit Goblins in the middle of the map and drop Fire Spirits right next to them in the other lane. So it pulls the barbarians into the other lane in the middle, and both towers are targeting them, and it is a hard counter with a positive elixir trade of 2 elixir. So I hope you guys enjoyed this deck, and I really hope that a lot of you guys can get to Legends using this deck, and also get to 4,000, because it is a very good deck. It is extremely strong, and as you all know, LavaLoon right now is extremely strong and extremely popular as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys learned how to use a deck. And if you're not going to use this deck, at least hope you guys learned how to make positive elixir trades, I guess. Anyway, see y'all in my next video if that ever happens.